Spinner, what's the deal, dude, with the cab?
I got a garage door opener, and I rigged the RF signal into a receiver connected to a detonator. So when I push this button, basically that cab goes kablowy.
So what you're saying is you're gonna push that button, and either we're gonna see a big explosion out of that cab, or your garage door is gonna open.
That's what I'm saying.
Preparing for the apocalypse, there's only a couple guys that'll want around me.
Let's see what you got. Bust it out, big boy.
You're an idiot. I'm just not sure that Spinner's one of them.
Question is your garage door open as well?
Everywhere in America, you see people prepping.
You want to be a real prepper? That's where we come in. Welcome to ZERT, boot camp for the apocalypse.
Yeah, get it!
Think you got a bug-out plan?
Operation Proact!
This is where gets real.
If my friend came up to my campsite after the apocalypse, I'd take all his stuff.
We have deserts, mountains, an entire ghost town, army trucks, helicopters, and a ton of explosives. We have everything you could possibly ever need to simulate real-life disaster scenarios. Together, we have over 50 years of special operations, security contracting, and military operations experience. America needs a swift kick in the balls.
People are not able to help or save themselves. You are not those people. Every Fortune 500 company in America has a contingency plan for a huge disaster. Why don't you?
Oh, jeez.
What are you wearing? Dude, you go out rolling with us, you're gonna get shot that
I just blew up a car.
My name is Aaron Malden. I run this boot camp to give people who think they're prepared a serious reality check. And that includes my staff. We got you some body armor. You can somewhat look like a couch commando.
How am I gonna do my experiments in this?
You feel tougher now, huh? All right.
I feel like I can fight or something.
After 10 years in the military and private security, I understand not everyone can be as badass as I am, but I'm still gonna try.
Well, since you got such a big brain, we need to protect that brain in you,
This is
right?
the most important part right here, Spinner.
Put this on your
You're
brain.
gonna mess up my hair.
Jesus.
Is it bulletproof?
No, it's not bulletproof.
Oh! Come on, guys.
Come here, man. It's all right, brother. We all tease Spinner, but he's our resident MacGyver. This is a high-tech operation, and sometimes we need a little bit more brain power.
Do we have clients coming?
Yeah. They're actually pulling up right now.
Nice.
Our first customers this week are the Sims, a family of 5 from Indiana, here to step up their apocalypse game.
We're seasoned preppers. We have a backup of food, water, power, weapons, and ammo, and we have a bunker to keep us safe.
It's 20-foot by 20-foot solid concrete and steel.
In case of civil unrest, when society collapses, I know we can live off the land. We can hunt, fish, trap.
My strengths in prepping is medical supplies.
This is how I prepare sniper style. Using a machete, building shelters.
I'm really good at shooting.
Operation Proact!
Our bug-out plan is called Operation Pro-X. We load up the UTV, we pull it into our prep trailer, and we get the hell out of town. I think from all the pressure, the chaos, and confusion, I think we would totally mess up our plan.
Fail.
I'm afraid me and my family would be doomed.
Sims family, welcome to ZERT. We usually start our mornings with a little bit of coffee and hate, sprinkle with some teamwork. Everyone feeling refreshed and ready for this week?
Ready to go.
Everyone motivated?
Absolutely.
All right, good
Ready
deal.
to be tortured?
Yes.
Easy.
Break me down.
So, Charlie, what are we here to work on? What are your biggest concerns?
My family, when there's a lot of chaos, we don't sometimes work real good together.
The Sims family are concerned that if society collapses, they'll have trouble working together as a family unit. Here at ZERT, we know it's highly unlikely, but there could be a situation after a disaster scenario that civil unrest might occur. If that happens, government agencies like the police and riot control may not be able to contain them. What we got is getting you guys to work as a cohesive unit, because what you told me your biggest challenge is working together as a team.
Sounds great.
We're gonna train the Sims in the key skills they need and then test them. What I wanna start off with is teaching you guys how to move tactically as a unit.
Good, good.
Awesome.
Yes,
Ready?
yes.
During civil unrest, there are hostile individuals out there that are looking not only for you, for your weapons, for your resources, but potentially to take your lives. The specific things we're going to teach you next are moving together as a group or as a team, in your case, as a family unit. We're going to teach you how to do that moving technically and tactically in a stealthy fashion. We must communicate by looking at each other, as well as using hand and arm signals in order to maneuver through our environment. Now, before we begin, do I have any questions?
No.
No.
Does anyone want to quit?
No,
No.
absolutely not.
If you look behind me, you'll notice there's a course of barricades and blockades set up. I can't actually have people come out here and shoot you with real bullets, but I've got something just as good, and I think it's going to be an eye-opener for you.
What the hell's that?
That's a stress vest. This is what's going to simulate you being shot.
This compact training vest is equipped with high-tech sensors and electrical pulse delivery system. In layman's terms, it's the most painful game of laser tag you're ever gonna play.
And it's going to administer a shock to you the same way as if you'd been shot by a real bullet.
Spinner, do us a favor and put that vest on.
No, put the vest on. Let's give them a demonstration. In this test, you must stay in formation or you will get shot.
Ah! Come on, man. Come on. Ah!
And trust me, it's not pleasant.
Turn it up a little bit.
Come on. Ah! Stop. Ah! Come on. All right, it works. It works. It may have looked funny, but those tactical vests are no joke.
We only have 4 vests. Olivia, you're not gonna have a vest.
You get to carry the shock tablet. When I tell you, you'll be required to administer a shock to one of your family members for not following the proper techniques.
Oh my God, thank the Lord. I can get revenge on my brothers for everything that they've done to me so far.
When I tell you to administer a shock to either your dad, mom, Blake, or Hunter, you're gonna push the corresponding button. Now I want you to go ahead and hit that button right there.
No.
Actually, go ahead and hit it. Try it again.
Go ahead. Make sure you turn him down, please.
There's a saying in the military, those who suffer together, come together.
I don't know what to do, cry or laugh. It freaking hurts getting shocked. You want to fall down, but you can't, so you just kind of go to your hands and knees and just sit there.
Charlie, it's gonna be incumbent upon you to direct and control your family through this environment to the stop point.
Anytime you fall out of formation or do not follow your father's instructions, you will get shocked.
Charlie, go ahead and start moving your team. Olivia, come with me.
Watch your muzzle, Charlie. I'm not gonna tell you again.
Shock Blake.
Ah! It's your family's lives at risk right now, Charlie.
Shock your dad. He's communicating with the rest of his team.
Ah! Move up, proper use of cover.
If civil unrest occurs, they must learn how to dodge dangerous people.
Shock your dad.
Ah! Use cover! What are you guys covering here? Are you covering anything?
Operating as a tight-knit unit is the only way to do this.
Hit 1 and 2.
Ah! Okay, get eyes on Hunter. You guys need to communicate!
Hunter. Charlie, what are you doing? You got your family up there by themselves.
Let's go, Charlie!
Let's go ahead and index, stand up, bring it in. Let's talk about what just happened. Tell me, what'd you think of the shock vest?
Sucked.
Awful.
Core purpose of this drill was communication and moving as a team.
And that's what we're here for. We need to learn under pressure, and this is putting more pressure on us than we've ever been in before, so this is a good thing.
It's my assessment that dad needs to demand more respect from his kids and communicate more effectively with them if they find themselves under attack.
Any questions?
No.
This will be a big part of the test that we'll put them through after their initial training is done.
Civil unrest is a pretty common fear that most of our clients have here at Z.E.R.T.
Hi.
Hey, how are you? But one we don't hear about every day is a supervolcano.
I've been prepping for this event for about 2 years now.
This is Yellowstone National Park, and the yellow here is the caldera, the hot spot. The eruption will be 25,000 times worse than Mount St. Helens.
In the aftermath of a supervolcano eruption, the air, food, and water supplies are going to be immediately compromised by all the pulverized rock and ash that's going to be blasted into the air. There is no stopping it. My biggest concern in this scenario is protecting my son, Troy.
There is nothing I wouldn't do to protect my son. I'd give my life for it.
The chances of a supervolcano erupting in our lifetime, not very likely. But here at Z.E.R.T, it's our job to prepare for any disaster. You were our first supervolcano.
The common denominator in any disaster is being able to protect myself and my son, because we're on our own a lot. I'm a single mom.
Do you have any training now in anything?
I have some experience with firearms.
What else do you do?
I took judo in college.
That'll give us a head start on your mentality.
I taught rock climbing for a number of years.
You taught rock climbing.
Yeah.
That immediately put you past being a rock climber.
If I was ever in a situation where we would be completely on our own, I'd want to know what to do.
I think you're a good candidate.
Absolutely. We will absolutely help you start coming up with some good solutions, some good training for you.
That sounds great.
Every disaster has a radius. It seems obvious, but getting out of that radius is the ultimate goal of any disaster scenario.
In the aftermath of a supervolcano, you're going to have ash falling all over the place, and you're going to need a way to filter things.
Unless you know how to take care of your vehicle and keep it running to get you out of that area, you're kind of focusing on the wrong thing.
Another thing that I hadn't thought of yet.
The engine has to breathe air, and we figure in the volcanic ash, it's going to be breathing volcanic ash, which is a no-no in a car. Dust in there will stop up the pistons, and it won't turn, and then you're stuck.
Okay.
In the Middle East, we had insane amounts of dust. The dust storms there are like a tidal wave, and what we do is use pantyhose, put it over basically a pre-filter over the filter.
This is just a very, very simple air filter. It's one bolt, take it off, and then there's your filter.
The next step is to simply wrap the filter in an old pair of pantyhose.
There's a hole in it. Oh, now you gotta run in them. Now what are you gonna do?
Oh, man.
Now it won't look sexy tonight.
This external part right here is the only part that counts. This can be all open, just like it is on the actual filter.
Right. Okay, that makes sense.
The last step is to cut off any excess pantyhose so that it won't interfere with any of the moving parts in the engine.
Pretty simple, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, actually it is.
We taught Stevie the pantyhose trick, but if she's locked out of her own car, she'll have to figure out a way to get in without the keys. Find out where the spark plug is, pull them out, throw it on the ground, break it into some pieces. The broken pieces of the spark plug are essentially small, hard ceramic shards, or what I like to call ninja racks. It actually requires far less force to break a window with these than it would a rock or even a brick.
Whoa! Alrighty.
Let's get you to do it real quick. In the aftermath of the supervolcano, Stevie's car might be inaccessible to her. If she's locked out and has to drive out of the danger zone, there's one way Stevie can get into her vehicle. Just throw it and it'll hit it.
Yeah!
All right. We don't teach people how to break into cars.
But if society collapses and the car is abandoned, it could be used for transportation
or shelter in a survival scenario. Clear out all the edges.
Got it.
With your feet. And then that way, you got very little glass that you're actually sitting on.
Cool.
Good to go?
Yes.
Good job.
In case of civil unrest, I know we can live off the grid, but I need to make sure that we have a vehicle that can get us there safely.
Well, Sims family, welcome to Zertify My Ride.
Bugging out of a city or an urban environment, there's gonna be people, chaos everywhere. Could you address some of the concerns about certifying your SUV here?
I don't want anybody busting windows out and trying to steal our stuff that we have, because that's our bug out stuff. We need that to survive. That's my family, so.
What are some of your fears, Blake?
The tires blowing out and not being able to go anywhere.
Very good point. Hunter?
Fear that we don't have enough ammunition because ammunition goes by fast.
Good point. Good point taken. Olivia, some of your fears?
Zombies getting into the car, or like a robber or anything, like taking me away or like anybody else away, because that'd be really like scary.
Zombies are not what you think they are. The zombie apocalypse is a metaphor. It's when society breaks down and people start acting crazy. People sometimes become very dangerous and violent in these scenarios. We're gonna help the Sims create the ultimate drive machine to help them get out of Dodge, even if it's technically a Toyota.
All right, we're gonna murder this thing out. You know what that means? We're gonna turn to a lean, mean, certified machine.
29 3/4.
The first change we made was to put cages on all the windows to keep the attackers out, and gun ports to make sure they stay out.
Pretty impressive.
Outstanding.
We gave the SUV a security hatch so Hunter could pop out of that roof and unload that big shot of his.
Let's walk around back here and check out this trunk monkey action.
Is that you in there, Olivia?
Yeah.
Next, we made Olivia a trunk monkey shooting chamber to help take out the infected.
Of course, we put the old cow pusher or zombie pusher or whatever the hell we want to push.
And finally, we installed a battering ram on the front of the SUV to smash through dangerous obstacles.
Really hustled on this car. I can't believe you guys got this much stuff done.
I gotta admit, that SUV went from sensible to badass in one single afternoon. I can't wait to see how well the Sims family uses it during the final test.
In the aftermath of a supervolcano, if Stevie's son is trapped behind a locked door, in danger of dying, scared, she's gonna need to know how to get through that door to save him. Your son is on the other side of a door, and you've gotta get through that door to get to your son. If you had a sledgehammer, that would be great, but you don't. You've gotta use what you've got, which in this case is your body.
Got it.
So one of the ways that you can do this, it's very effective, is what we call a donkey kick. If you've ever seen a donkey or a horse kick to the rear, it's very powerful. You can generate those same type of forces as a human with no problem. You're gonna line the outside of your right hip up with the doorknob. And as you do that, you're thinking, I've got to get out of here. You're drawing up all that energy. You're cocking, coming back, and as you come back into this door, you're kicking that door completely through, and then you're getting out of there. It's on you. Let's see what you got.
See it?
Your son is trapped in there. Get through that door and rescue him. Your son is on the other side of a door, and you've got to get through that door.
And just think of loading it and then going backwards all together at once like a piston. If her son is in danger, this could be the only way she could rescue him.
It's on you. Let's see what you got.
See it?
You have to channel all your energy on the inside to get enough strength to kick this door in. And unless you do, you're gonna fail. Very good, very good.
Bam! First try, like a hot knife through butter. Survival is all about combining the right technique with the will to live. She nailed it.
Our biggest fear is civil unrest. And that's what we are preparing for. This is our dried food supply. This will last us a good 6 weeks.
If there's a breakdown in society and the grocery store's closed, the Sims have enough food stored. But I'm not so convinced they'll know what to do if water runs out. So Spinner is gonna teach them how to make drinkable water out of almost any liquid.
In a situation where you have civil unrest, water contamination is a real possibility. It's imperative to know how to purify water in order to separate the clean water from the dirty, infected water. So, I created this little demonstration for you, and this is how you distill water. You know what they say? A watch pot never boils. Yeah. Are we gonna prove them wrong?
Yes.
This is science!
Spinner's really crazy. When we walked in there, he was just had the crazy mad scientist hair, and then he was yelling, "Science! Science!"
Am I boring you, Olivia?
No, I love science.
And we have water! Yes! Look at that! We have water boiling, the gases are going up through here, they're condensing in the condenser, and then drip into the flask. What kind of stuff do you think that you could use in a situation where you'd have to scavenge items?
Like a metal bucket.
A soup can.
Yeah, you could use anything, you know, that you could find in an urban area. So I came up with this, paint can.
Basically, you need a container that's sealed to start off with, poke a hole in it, put a copper tube in it, heat up water, and it'll turn into steam. And when it goes through the copper tubing, it condenses back into a liquid and drips out as fresh water.
In a real extreme case, you could actually drink your own urine.
I'd drink my own urine if it meant surviving.
I'm glad to see Charlie is willing to do whatever it takes to survive, even if it's drinking urine. That shows me he's becoming a stronger leader. But he also has to figure out how to make sure all of his kids, especially Olivia, are willing to step up and do the same.
In the event of a supervolcano, one of the biggest concerns is gonna be air quality. I'm gonna show Stevie how to build a gas mask out of stuff you find all around your house. This is a improvised gas mask I made from just 2 bottles and a piece of hose.
This is from a 2-liter bottle, huh?
Yeah, this part is made to protect your face, and then this is the filtration that will filter the air out so that the only air that you're breathing is clean air. You think you could fabricate one of these?
I think I could. I'm pretty handy.
Cool, all right.
I'm ready, okay.
So I think we'll start with the main filter, and I used a razor blade, so pop a hole.
Got it.
And then spin the bottle, if you can grab that charcoal.
Activated charcoal has been treated to make it more porous. The more porous it is, the more toxins it can absorb. The tiny holes in the charcoal trap the ash and toxic fumes, leaving only breathable air. You could find it in swimming pool filters, you could find it in air purifiers, you could find it in aquarium, medicine cabinets, vacuum filters, barbecue grills.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Very cool.
The second part of this is the pillow stuffing. You have to start to learn what types of materials are common. Socks, you could use a t-shirt.
Like cotton balls?
Like cotton balls, exactly. And that acts as a filter for the particulate matter. The secondary filter is used to inhibit smaller particles like ash, dust, and soot from entering your lungs. Now, we just need some tape. So now we're gonna poke some holes in the bottom so that the air can come through.
Poke it in, push it, twist it just a little bit. Yep.
All right, so now we're gonna build a face mask. That's about your chin. You see, Troy? The underlying theme of this lesson was to teach Stevie to be resourceful. And I think Stevie did a spectacular job of building that mask. This is just a regular vacuum hose that I got. All right, so now we connect the filter. Okay, looks cool. Why don't you try it on?
It's amazing. The mask actually seals to your face, and when you breathe through it, it's really effective.
So you think you got this?
Yeah, I think I got this.
Sims family, this is your final exam.
We've had the Sims at ZERT for a few days now. We designed a final test to see if this family is really ready to survive the apocalypse. They'll have to band together as a family, let Charlie call the shots, and then actually listen to him.
You need to have situational awareness to pick up any vital resources you need.
The Sims' first objective is to move together tactically and then scavenge for parts to build a still.
Sims family, are you ready?
Yes.
Yes. All right.
Hunter, I want you to go up to there, pull security while Olivia goes across. She gets in position, then Olivia, you pull security for him. Okay, let's see you guys go. Michelle, work your way down to that checker cab. 10 meters behind me.
Take your time. Do not lead your family into an ambush.
Get down, get behind some cover. You need some cover. Okay, Blake, come on.
Watch your spacing! I definitely didn't like the fact that the Sims were doing way too much talking.
Go up with Olivia. All right, hang on. Livy, go up to your next obstacle. Okay, go. Michelle, pull security behind us. Get down. 6 o'clock behind us.
My dad was freaking out a little bit and like yelling the orders when we're supposed to be use hand signals.
But you're not telling me to move.
No, I don't want you to move. I want you to pull security.
I am. Gotcha.
You got to point your gun that way.
I will.
At this point, if my dad doesn't keep his cool and remember to use his hand signals, we're doomed.
Pull some security. 6 o'clock.
It's this stealth thing. You can have a family fight right here and have everyone just roll up on you.
Charlie faltered when he was supposed to lead. Now, they may not pass their final test.
That way, 6 o'clock.
I'm scanning.
Pull some security, damn it. We're not gonna stop until we get the bug out vehicle.
Yeah! Oh! Seeing my kids pop out of the hatch, they were laying hate on them zombies.
Now it's time to drink. Any takers?
A couple days ago, Stevie came to ZERT to get some tips and tricks on how to survive an eruption of a supervolcano. Her #1 priority was to keep her 5-year-old son, Troy, safe. Here's the test. A supervolcano event has happened. You need to get to town quickly to scavenge parts to make a mask. If you don't, you won't be able to breathe.
You will have an hour to do this.
Remember that the will to win outweighs the skill to win.
Okay.
Time, start. Now.
During the test, Karachi and I will shadow Stevie closely so that we can judge her along the way. But we're not going to intervene. She's on her own, and the clock is ticking.
The first thing I have to do is find a vehicle and get to town. Oh, yes. Yes.
Stevie found the spark plug that we planted for her in the abandoned truck. Hopefully, she'll remember what we taught her about ninja rocks.
All right, hit it with the ceramic.
When I saw her open the vehicle door and kicking out the glass, I was really impressed that she remembered that. The only bad part is when she shut the door, she slammed the rest of the glass all over the seat.
All right. Just bring it out.
If you cut yourself in a disaster situation, you've just created a whole new problem to deal with.
No keys. There's got to be some keys in here. That's awesome. Well, these I know I need. Let's reinforce the car first.
So the placement of the pantyhose was a bit of a gimme, but considering the time frame, we had to throw a few of those in there. Spinner and I taught Stevie how to protect a car's engine from ash by reinforcing the filter.
All right, intake.
But the twist here is that it's an entirely different model of filter, so we'll see what she does.
Hello, nurse. Okay.
She's doing great, except she modified the filter before checking the car. She doesn't have the car keys. She doesn't know if there's fuel in the tank or if the car will even start. She has to make sure that this isn't a complete waste of time.
So far, so good. Now we just gotta find out where the hell those keys are.
We really didn't want Stevie to waste a lot of time looking for the keys, so we put it in the easiest place for her to find.
I'm really trying not to get pissed right now.
Ironically, that was the last place she looked.
Awesome. Oops, forgot. It's a stick shift, of course. Haven't driven a stick shift since I was in high school. That's just great. All right. Okay, good. Okay, good. Okay, hang on, Troy. All right, Mom.
Let her go.
Hang on, baby. Being separated from my son, it is the worst thing that a mother can feel. I don't even know what I'm gonna see on the other side of this mountain here.
The Sims family are on their final test, but Charlie's having trouble leading his family.
Pull some security, damn it.
You can have a family fight right here and have everyone just roll up on you.
Okay.
They need to come together and scavenge for parts to build a still.
We need to try to find some copper tubing, bowls, anything that we can use. Look in the car, look on the floor, the glove box, everything. Did you guys find anything yet?
No.
They need to find all the right items now, or they will not be able to make drinkable water later on.
What do you want me to do with the bucket? Just take the bucket. We got to take it to our bug-out vehicle down there. I see a vehicle down there. I'm gonna go over here and check this car out.
When we was going through our test, I felt confident as time went on. We were getting better together, tighter as a family, tighter as a unit.
Hey, come up, right here.
Charlie showed improvement in his tactical movement, finding clever places to take cover. But he still faltered giving commands. He has to make sure everyone is on board, or they might fracture under his lead.
We got some good cover here. Let's put our thoughts together. See, we got a bucket, we got copper tubing, I got some duct tape.
Now that the Sims seem to be cooperating with each other, we're out of here. It's time for Wolf and I to back off and leave the family to figure out what to do for themselves.
We're not gonna stop until we get the bug-out vehicle. I'll be in the lead, I'll get there first, I'll start pulling security. Whoever gets there second, follows in behind me, we'll start pulling security at 12 o'clock, all right?
All right, this has got to be the little town they were talking about.
We're shadowing Stevie on her final test for ZERTification.
There's been an eruption of a supervolcano. The volcanic ash cloud is coming, and fast.
She's successfully commandeered and pre-filtered a vehicle, and now she's racing into town to rescue her son Troy before it's too late.
The second I got to town, I knew I needed to get the parts to build the gas mask. All right, let's start at the beginning. I need a plastic bottle. I need some tubing. Here we go, here we go. Here we go. Oh, nice. Lost my scissors. I need this. I got tape.
Stevie, the ash cloud is coming. You gotta move faster.
Oh, jackpot. Yes. Tubing, bottles, Less rednecks. Yes, that is a good-looking knife. That's gonna do the job.
Please be very careful with the knife. I'll tell you, I was concerned when I saw Stevie using that knife. If you slip and jab yourself in the femoral artery, you're not going to be able to help yourself or anybody else.
Damn it.
I actually thought for a second that Stevie was going to lose her cool while looking for the materials for the gas mask.
Okay, just stop. I'm missing stuff. Freaking goggles. Right in front of my face. And cotton balls. Yep.
I will hand it to her, though. Stevie is very resourceful and doing a great job of finding other items that could be used for the gas mask. The swim goggles she found will work like the face mask, protecting her eyes and nose from the smoke and ash.
There's a barbecue around here somewhere. There it is. Okay. Yes. All right. Grab a handful.
Stevie, you gotta move faster. We have a situation here. I know I wasn't supposed to interfere, but I had to step in and make sure Stevie wouldn't hurt herself. Seriously, Stevie, keep the knife away from your chest. Work it on the table.
Okay, I just gotta make one for Troy.
Aside from nearly cutting her hand off, Stevie did a great job building the gas mask. But now, her worst nightmare is about to come true. The ash cloud is here, and now the town is on fire. Your son Troy is trapped in a burning building, and you need to go rescue him.
The Sims have successfully found all the parts they need to build a still. Now, they gotta navigate their vehicle through a hostile area of civil unrest. Civil unrest can be violent, scary, and unpredictable. So people like the Sims will have to defend themselves. Civil unrest can be chaotic. Roads could be blocked, and even highways can collapse.
Just be careful what you're doing!
It's okay, we're all right.
The Sims are now in a simulated drill of civil unrest, trying to get out of Dodge.
Oh, yeah!
Hang on, guys!
Oh! He had his family in the car. He was driving like a maniac.
Oh! Just had to push forward and use my judgment in chaos. It was fun up until the point that our car caught on fire.
Oh! I saw the fire go through the window, and I saw Hunter, and I was like, is he on fire?
The Sims are now in a simulated drill of civil unrest. Now, they gotta engage any armed marauders in the shooting area.
Go!
The Sims know there's no such thing as zombies, but just for fun, we set up some practice targets that look like them. Zombies are not what you think they are. The zombie apocalypse is a metaphor. Hurricane, tornado, earthquake, financial meltdown, terrorist attack. Hurricane Katrina led to a zombie apocalypse. The Sims will have to use their gun ports and hatches to do some precision target practice. It's time to take out some zombies. Dude, that head just came off that zombie target.
See how high it flew in the air? That was awesome.
Seeing my kids pop out of the hatch, they were laying hate on them zombies. It was amazing.
I'll give it to Hunter. He was a pretty good shot.
I just went crazy shooting at him. It was the best part.
We're all happy that we pulled together as a team and did it.
Get down, get down.
If you're prepared for the zombie apocalypse, you are prepared for anything.
The ash cloud is here, and now the town is on fire. Your son Troy is trapped in a burning building, and you need to go rescue him.
Stevie's on the last leg of her test. Apart from some minor mistakes, she's done pretty well at getting the gas masks built. But now she's got less than 6 minutes to rescue Troy from the building.
Okay, just orient my hip. He's not in there. Being separated from my son and the thought of him being worried or scared or wanting you and not being able to get to you is just heart-wrenching.
She looks lost right now. She's really gonna have to speed up the time if she's gonna make it.
This is the school?
I'm coming, buddy. When I hear my son's voice, I just get a moment of clarity right away. Stay low, okay? Just stay where you are.
That's where the covers are.
I'm coming.
Behind there.
I was looking everywhere for you. All right, I'm gonna put some goggles on you, okay? I see my son, and I just feel overwhelmed, and I just can't get him into my arms fast enough. Okay. Are you okay? You okay?
You okay?
All right.
Your mom saved you. What do you think? Pretty cool.
I think the most important thing that he's taking away from this, were you worried?
Just a little bit.
Learning that Mom's got it, that he can trust me.
Awesome job. Good job. How do you feel?
Good.
Congratulations. Good work.
I know it's like a controlled environment in the back of my head. It's hard to like keep my cool, you know?
Stevie, you are officially certified.
Fantastic.
Woo!
Fantastic. Great work.
Great work.
Right.
Guys.
All right,
Yeah.
buddy. Great job again.
Good job,
really
buddy.
good job.
Going through this challenge today really put it into perspective for me, just how capable I am and how figuring things out could really help you through any disaster. Woo! That was great.
You did a great job.
80 days after the fallout of a civil unrest, even dry food and water can run out. So now you have to be very resourceful to hunt for your own food and even make your own water. Earlier this morning, the Sims created and set traps all around the base camp.
They'll catch a nice big jackrabbit.
Now it's time for them to check those traps, build a still, and eat dinner as a family. And if they can't work together as a unified team, they won't survive.
We have to go check our traps.
What are we gonna drink with it?
Well, I was hoping we'd find some water somewhere, but I think we're gonna have to distill our own urine.
For real.
For real.
I don't want to drink piss. Nobody wants to drink piss. It's a disgusting thought.
Ugh, I'm not drinking it.
Me and Blake's gonna go check the traps. You guys start building a distillery.
Just enough.
You have to have it so it's like tilted down though. Gotta pee?
No.
Now it's time to distill some water.
Hunter and Blake peed in the container, and I was sitting there like, no.
Like I just pissed all over my leg.
Perfect.
Blake and me went out to check the traps. You know, I was really kind of hoping that we'd catch a rabbit. We happened to catch rats. Yeah, all right. Awesome. Good job, son.
I was really excited to see what they caught in the traps because I was really, really hungry. And then I saw the tail. I was just like, not happening.
What is that?
It's a rat.
Some rats.
Oh,
That's all we got. We checked all the traps, and that's all we got to get us through tonight.
If the Sims are true hunters, they'll realize that small animals can carry disease.
We're gonna take this thing, we're gonna singe all the hair off. That will kill all germs, bacteria, everything. And then we're gonna get the guts out, and we're gonna cook it, and we're gonna eat it.
I was really glad to see that Charlie singed that rat and burn off any bacteria or parasites. That shows me he's getting more prepared.
Singeing the rat was really gross because it turned all black and it smelled like sewage, I swear. It was so gross. Merry Christmas.
Just sit him down. No, not right there.
Yeah, yeah.
You don't know how bad he smells.
The whole family pitched in, and even though it was a rat, I feel the family was strong, just like if it was cooking dinner at home. You hungry?
Not really.
You gotta eat
Yes,
sooner.
but
You're
I don't know.
hungry, but you don't want to eat it.
Kind of smells like fish, to be honest with you. The skin kind of has a foul smell, but actually protected the meat from burning.
Looks like a chicken wing. How's it taste?
I'm not gonna starve to death.
To me, the rat had its own distinct taste. Maybe we should have scavenged for some ketchup.
It's not bad.
It's
Wanna
all
taste
right. Not too bad. Kind of chewy. Come on, Blake, it's good.
Just like your frog legs. Come on.
The rat, it had a weird metallic taste to it. Pretty disgusting.
A little piece? You're gonna get mighty hungry out here. From the look of Livia's face, I really didn't think she was gonna do it. But you know what? She used to eat dog food as a child.
We've all had a bite of the rat. Now it's time to drink. Any takers?
When I was sitting there, I was really just thinking, I was singeing the hair, that smelled pretty bad, and it smelled 10 times worse when they cut it open. So it was like singeing hair, burning guts, and then pea roasting over here.
Don't spill it. That's all the water we got.
If this is really what apocalypse is like, this sucks.
We've all had a bite of the rat. Now it's time to drink.
Don't spill it. That's all the water we got.
The Sims' final test was to eat and drink dinner together as a family.
My dad steps up because he feels that if he doesn't do it, then none of us will have the guts to do it either.
Tastes like water.
Boys.
No, thanks.
Come on.
I don't want to drink that.
We wanted to make sure that everyone participated in eating the rat and drinking the pee, not just to torture them, but as an indicator to us that everyone in the family was 100% committed.
Anyone?
If they don't all participate, we will fail them, and they will not be certified.
Screw it. Once in a lifetime, right?
Tastes just like water to me.
Like water.
Blake.
Come on, Blake. You got this. Come on, Olivia. You got this.
It's warm. It's warm.
It's warm, but...
It's warm because it was boiled water.
All right, I'm proud of you guys.
After Aaron and I watched the family come together, drink distilled urine, we knew it was time to step in.
Sims family, your mission is complete.
Awesome.
Hey, guys. You did it.
You guys learned to cooperate as a family and move tactically as a team. You also were able to certify your vehicle. You distilled and made safe drinking water, and lastly, you procured food and cooked for yourselves. Good job, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Would you guys ever think that you would have to drink each other's pee at any given point in your lives?
You know,
No,
you
never.
seem so curious. Would you mind tasting it?
Just use that cup on top there.
I couldn't believe I got paid to make a family drink their own piss and eat a rat, so I felt obligated.
Cheers, Sims fam.
Cheers. Awesome.
It was warm, had bubbles in it.
Congratulations.
Thank
you
you.
guys are officially
Awesome.
certified.
Awesome.
Yes, sir.
We have successfully done our missions, and our family can come together as a unit and survive.
Congratulations.
What I'm most proud of and what I think we brought out of this was the family finally learned how to work together as a unit in a hostile environment. It was the greatest experience we've ever had.
And Olivia, by far my favorite. So how'd you like that trunk monkey spot?
That was awesome.
I'm very proud of you. Fist bump. So that week was a ball buster.
I, in a million years, wouldn't have thought somebody was going to come in and go, I'm afraid of a super volcano. So
This week was especially challenging, but everyone pulled together and we made it happen.
ultimately, any of these scenarios come down.
I know you guys are not gonna believe this, but I got the door buster knocked out.
Ken is our self-appointed weapons expert. We all know zombies don't exist, but some people just won't let it go. It doesn't matter how many times we tell them, zombies are not real.
Holy
Look at that.
dude. What is that?
This is the improvised door breacher we talked about, the door buster.
I have to admit, that looks pretty badass.
Use that to chainsaw through the door, bust inside. What do you think of that?
Does it work?
I gotta hand it to him. It was awesome.
Good job, brother.
Dude, I'll be honest, Ken, I was starting to think you were actually.
You mind if I give that thing a whirl?
Have at it.
You look at the guys of ZERT, I mean, it's a motley crew of people that would probably never, ever hang out together, but ZERT brings this hodgepodge of unique personalities together. This is what ZERT's all about, training for the underworld and loving every second of it.
This thing is completely dangerous.
Yeah, that is a good one.